Hello everyone, today I will show you how to make one of my favorite Vietnamese dish, bún chả giò thịt nướng or vermicelli noodles with grilled pork and egg roll. This dish is very tasty and delicious and it can be enjoyed by everyone. Bún chả giò thịt nướng can be eaten with nước chấm or dipping fish sauce. So let's begin cooking. Okay, so first you will need about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. We're going to mince the garlic. For the meat, I use pork loin because that's all I have in the fridge. Pork loin is a little bit leaner and drier in taste, but you can also use pork shoulder or pork butts as they have, more fat in them, and it can be tastier and juicier. So you're gonna cut the meat in about 1/4 inch thickness. Do not cut the meat too thin, otherwise it will become very dry once you grill it. Okay, so you can add all the minced garlic, a tablespoon and a half of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, so you're gonna add a tablespoon of sesame oil, a tablespoon and a half of nước mắm or the magic sauce, fish sauce, a tablespoon of oil, half a tablespoon of oyster sauce, and half a tablespoon of Thai chili, and lastly a tablespoon of honey. You're going to mix everything together. Make sure that all the ingredients are well distributed throughout the meat. You can let your pork marinate for about 30 minutes. Okay, so after 30 minutes, add the caramel sauce, or you don't have it, you can use molasses to give the grilled pork a nice color once it's grilled. You will let the meat sit for another 30 minutes. Now we'll cook our noodles. Add some salt to season the noodle in the hot water. Add oil. Cook enough noodles to feed everybody. I usually cook my noodles for about 3 minutes. Shut off the heat and let it sit on the stove for another 2 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna rinse our noodles in cold water. Make sure you shake off all the excess water off. And then I usually make like this little loopy noodle thingy. So that way when I have to assemble my bowl later on, it's easier for me to grab instead of me struggling trying to pull the noodles, away from each other. Okay, so next we will prepare our vegetable. For your carrot, cut it into small pieces. We're going to blanch the carrot in hot water for about 30 seconds. If you have pickled carrots at home, you can use that. Prepare your ice water. Put the diced carrots in the hot pot of water for about 30 seconds. Take it out. Throw it in the ice water and put it aside. Okay, so next we will cut the perilla leaf. Chop the cilantro and the lettuce. Next we're going to cut the cucumber into small pieces. I also blanch the bean sprouts for a couple seconds in hot water. Now we're gonna make our green scallions oil. We're gonna chop the green onions. Add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oils or olive oils on the hot pan. Add the chopped green onions. Cook it for about 30 seconds. You want to put the heat in low, otherwise it's going to burn the onion very fast. You Season the scallion onion with, a couple pinch of salt and sugar. Next, we're going to roast the peanut for about 2 minutes in low heat. Make sure you do not burn the peanuts. Once you're done roasting the peanuts, let it sit aside or cool down for a couple minutes. And we're gonna crush the peanut. So now it's time to cook the meat. I use the George Foreman grill. You can also use a charcoal grill, or a gas grill. The George Foreman grill, it's a little bit portable, easier to clean, and plus I don't feel like messing with the charcoal and the gas grill. So this would be perfect for this recipe. Okay, let's cover the grill. You're gonna cook the meat for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Make sure that you watch the meat often. You don't want it to get burnt. Okay, so once the meat is cooked, you're gonna cut into bite sizes. Next, we're gonna fry the egg rolls. I've made these a couple months before for a party, so I have a couple left from the freezer. Once the egg roll is cooked, it's going to float on top. Okay, we're gonna take it out. You can cut the egg rolls into bite sizes. Now that you have everything prepped, we're going to prepare the noodles. You're going to add the noodle to the bowl, the green lettuce, the Japanese perilla leaves, cilantro, lots of cilantro, the bean sprouts, cucumbers, meat. Since I use pork loin, it's not as fatty as the other type of pork, carrots, and pickled daikon. I bought the daikon at the Japanese grocery store. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle with the crushed peanuts. Add the scallion oil. And then put the egg rolls into the bowl. I hope you enjoy my recipe and happy eating. Thank you for watching.